Hello and welcome to News Blitzer. In a shocking turn of events, neuroscientist, entrepreneur, author and former business associate of Elon Musk, Dr. Phillip has ripped apart Elon Musk's political and ethical pretenses and exposed him for what he believes Musk really is after. Dr. Lowe publicly called out Musk's recent questions and actions and statements, particularly focusing on Musk's controversial Nazi gestures and political affiliations. Dr. Lowe, who founded NeuroVigil, a company in which Musk was once a partner, terminated Musk's involvement in December 2021, citing malpractices. In a detailed LinkedIn post, Dr. Lowe suggested that while Musk may not be a Nazi, his actions could be perceived as equally, if not more, troubling. Elon Musk had recently flashed the Nazi salute twice during events pertaining to the inauguration of President Donald Trump. Dr. Lowe emphasized that Musk's apparent belief in his own superiority and his aggressive pursuit of power are alarming traits. Dr. Lowe recounted that though Musk acknowledged his technical limitations and focused on addressing significant problems, over time, his demeanor shifted to one of overconfidence, acting as though he possesses all the solutions, says Dr. Lowe. His lust for power is also why he did XAI and Neuralink, to attempt to compete with OpenAI and NeuroVigil, respectively, despite being affiliated with them, wrote Lowe. Dr. Lowe then went on to address Musk's recent gestures that have widely been interpreted as Nazi salutes. He cited 5 potential motives behind these actions. Number 5. Thrill-seeking. Dr. Lowe, who has known Musk for decades, says he enjoys a good thrill and knew exactly what he was doing. However, seeking a thrill by identifying himself with the symbols of the most murderous regime under dictator Adolf Hitler is not only in poor taste but also denotes the man's lack of discernment. Even more dangerous is having such a man in a prime position in the official power structures of the US government. Reason number 4. Personal grievances. Dr. Lowe says that there are some Jews that Musk actually hates. This includes Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI and a frequent target of Musk's ire. Musk is entitled to have his grievances, but resorting to a criminalized salute to express it is an indication of the man's lack of sensitivity and discretion. More importantly, it denotes that the man appointed by Trump to ensure efficiency in government could do more damage than bring benefit to governance. You cannot ensure efficiency in state governance while nursing personal grudges and then using political and governmental platforms to do so. Reason number 3. Narcissistic tendencies. Dr. Lowe says Musk's narcissistic self was hoping the audience would reflect his abject gesture back to him, thereby showing complete control and dominion over it, and increasing his leverage over Trump. That did not happen. What this means is that the gestures were a failed attempt to demonstrate his self-perceived control and influence over American politics and society, thereby enhancing his leverage over Trump. But if such narcissism continues, Musk is on a collision course with President Trump. Musk does not seem to be aware that narcissism in governance will force Trump to distance himself from him for political reasons. Particularly so considering that Trump came to power significantly because of the Christian lobby that abhors any form of extremism and is displeased with Musk's conduct. Reason number 2. Reasserting power. Dr. Lowe points out that Musk was upset that he had to go to Israel and Auschwitz to make up for agreeing with a Nazi sympathizer online and wanted to reclaim his power, just like when he told advertisers to go screw yourself. What this means is that following criticism for engaging with a Nazi sympathizer, Musk's visits to Israel and Auschwitz were attempts to mitigate backlash. Further, the controversial gestures could be an effort to reclaim his sense of authority, similar to his confrontational stance towards advertisers. Reason number 1. Political positioning. Dr. Lowe says Musk was concerned that the Nazi wing of the MAGA movement, under the influence of Steve Bannon, would drive him away from Trump, somewhere in the Eisenhower Executive Office building, rather than in the West Wing, which is where he wants to be. He was already feeling raw over the fact that Trump did not follow his recommendation for Treasury Secretary and that the Senate also did not pick his first choice. This significantly indicates that despite spending a fortune and manipulating the reach of X for President Trump's election, Musk really neither has a strong foothold in the government and in politics nor is his political relationship with Trump secure. In other words, the man acted out to evoke support from the MAGA folk and position himself as a political leader which he did not get. Dr. Lowe also emphasized the severity of Musk's actions, stating that while Musk may not identify as a Nazi, performing gestures associated with Nazi symbolism is entirely unacceptable. He highlighted his personal connection to the issue, noting that his father was a Holocaust survivor who lost most of his family to Nazi atrocities. At some point, it matters to people if one is a Nazi or if one acts like one. My father was a Holocaust survivor. 32 out of 35 of his family members were murdered by Nazis. My mother's grandparents were murdered in Auschwitz, he said. These revelations add to the growing scrutiny of Musk's recent behavior, including his political activities and public statements. Notably, Musk has faced backlash from Jewish organizations and Holocaust survivors. Additionally, his political engagements, such as expressing support for Germany's far-right Alternative für Deutschland, AfD, party, have further fueled controversy. Dr. Lowe's insights provide a nuanced perspective on Musk's actions, suggesting that they may stem from a complex interplay of personal beliefs, strategic considerations, and psychological factors. Let us know your views on the matter, and if you have not already done so, kindly subscribe to this channel for cutting-edge news reports, special reports and deep analysis. Thank you once again for watching this video.